All right, it's that time of the month, Nick. You know what it is?
It's time to have a period?
Kind of. We're getting something off our chest. And by us, I mean the internet. We're going to read some R off my chest from Reddit. People talking about things that they are confessing. Confessions, if you will.
So this is like you go to church and you talk to the priest and you tell them that you just murdered an entire family, village, per se.
Yeah, exactly like that. That happens all the time. Such a quinky-dink of a situation, isn't it?
It is quite coincidental, isn't it? Did you do that last weekend too?
I don't go to church.
That was good. I like that.
Welcome to That's Debatable. My name's Corey.
My name's Nick.
And you guys, I don't know your name, sorry. Thank you for joining us. This is our podcast where we have banter, bickering, and bad takes. And bad takes.
The bad takes.
Debussy.
The worst takes.
The worst. Anyways, if you guys want to watch the full uncut and uncensored version of this podcast, you can go to our Patreon, or you can also go to any of the other links where our Patreon can be found, such as Apple Music, Spotify, Audible, other. Also, the Patreon is linked down below.
And if you want to see our commentary for shows and movies, make sure you check that out down below as well.
Yeah, link is down below. All right, let's read some of these. Autistic Job 4414. That's who this person.
You're reading the user?
I just saw it. I had to read it. Anyways, last Friday, I came home early. My wife was in the kitchen in a thong. How could I resist? Bad user. I snuck in and smacked that ass. She laughed and said, "Maurice, stop. My name is not Maurice."
Oh my God, no.
Maurice, yes. Who is Maurice? What is Maurice? Why is Maurice? I'm not sure, but I think it's the guy in shorts who came into the kitchen after he was in the house. Anyway, I left and have been receiving texts the whole weekend. Here's some of my favorites. I never meant this to happen. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. The best so far. It didn't mean anything. You're the only one I love. Wow.
That's f***ed.
That is f***ed. How do you just do that and then pretend like you still love that person?
Dude, that's... I literally can't imagine... Like, ignore the fact that Maurice came back in. I can't imagine smacking my wife's ass while she's in a thong. Which is hot. That's good. I think you should love your significant other. Like, obviously don't make them uncomfortable, but in most scenarios, I would
Everyone
say,
has their own versions of PDA and things you can do to each other. If
You're
they're
home.
Yeah, it's
yeah, she's in her thong. You're not in public.
It's the implication she was in a thong. No,
Yeah,
it's
you
if
smack your wife's
if you guys
ass.
have made a consensual agreement that this is the things that you guys do to each other, then yeah, that's normal. It's fine.
It's normal. It's a good time. You have fun. Yeah.
But if she says the wrong name,
yeah, that's not. I think I would die inside.
I think that like my affection for someone is like a light switch, and like if that happened, just turned off, just done. Like not even like fighting for it, not being like sad.
Would you think that she made a mistake, or would you automatically know?
No. What do you mean mistake? She fall into Maurice? Her butt fell onto her phone and texted for her?
No, like
said, "Hey, come over. Husband's not home."
Like she had a slip and she said the wrong name.
No,
that doesn't happen.
No, you're married. It's not like your ex-boyfriend like just broke up with you, and like you're still reeling from that.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
No, she f***ed up. She f***ed down and sideways, and whatever else Maurice did.
Oh,
probably
no.
has like
Maurice.
He's probably got a good pattern going on.
Actually, technically, not really Maurice's fault.
I don't blame the people that cheat on, like the partner.
Yeah.
The person the partner cheats on with, I don't usually blame them unless
they're not nearly as responsible.
No, if they know, that's still bad, but I don't blame them. Like,
yes.
like
it's 100%.
You are not. No matter how it is that you would like get with someone who's in a relationship and knowing, you did not make that contract. The other person did.
Exactly. Yeah, that's why people like there'll be like a crazy ex-husband, no, a crazy husband that goes after the guy that the wife f***ed.
Yeah.
No. You should go to your
I hate that. It's like obviously like what they did is not good. Like no one thinks they did a good thing.
But it's not
now,
nearly
wouldn't get
as
a
much
gold
their
star.
fault.
Wouldn't pat them back. Good job, buddy. You that guy's husband, wife, whatever, hard. You did good. No, bad. But they're not to blame.
Yeah.
All right. A few days ago, I went over to my friend's house. We have been friends for years. We had some drinks and I stayed over at his place. Sometime in my sleep, I woke up choking on something. My friend was standing over me laughing with his dick in my mouth. The f***? It was his I was choking on. Holy
That's fucking insane, dude. I don't know what. I'm doing that nervous laugh because I literally don't know how to react to this.
That's barbaric. Why would you say my friend at that point? I couldn't even type that out anymore. That's not my friend.
Yeah, that's true.
God. I jumped up once I realized what had happened and spit his... I'd spit his cum out. And
You didn't swallow?
Shut up. Barbaric. You found this stupid ass story. He repeatedly told me that it was just a joke, and he told me I was overreacting when I got angry.
Dude, you're overreacting. It was just a joke. I was just blowing a load in your mouth so you could.
I would need to, like, without just beating them up. The only other thing I could think to do in that moment is like toddlerify them. Be like, all right, tell me what you just did and explain to me what the appropriate reaction is. Tell me what you think if you think I'm overreacting, what is reacting? What is normal reaction supposed to look like? Dude, should I laugh while nice one, bro?
I would pay to be a fly on the wall in the room of that. I don't want that to happen to you, for the most part.
Thanks for clarifying.
For the most part, I don't want that to happen to you, but I would love to see your reaction to that situation.
Some people need to like get a good slap of reality and be like, what did you want to happen from this? What do you mean overreacting? What do you mean just a joke? The people that say, but you can't take a joke, just a joke. Take this joke.
Take this joke.
I have nothing else to say to
Dude,
you.
that's fucked.
Yes, that's a crime.
On a scale,
that's a crime.
On a scale of, it is a crime. On a scale of 1 to 10, of it's just a prank, bro. Of like 1 being, I don't know, I replaced your mozzarella with cheddar. To 10 being, it's just a prank, bro. I stole
That'd
your
make a
car
pretty
and
pizza. So
yeah, no, but.
Yes, this is an 11. That is a crime. Go to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Go straight to jail. What do? Do I call the police? Yes. I feel violated and disgusted. You are. We are both men and I'm not gay. Well, was I raped? Yes. I don't know what to do. You just said everything that you should do. Call the police. Send him to jail.
Yeah.
Also, stop calling him your friend. He's not your friend.
I think that justifies beating the living out of someone.
Oh, yeah, for sure. No, there are crimes that have been committed where, like, usually it's like PDF, where a parent will like kill
PDF.
Yeah, the parent will kill the PDF, and the judge will be like,
"You're good, bro.
Don't do it again."
Yeah, here's 2 months.
Not even be like, "You're in jail right now," and just like here probation.
I'd put you in jail if I could find the crime that was submitted.
All right, I'm gonna. Okay, listen. I learned this in lawyer school. I'm a judge now, big time judge. I've been doing this for years. I'm gonna close my eyes and turn around, and if you're still here, then you're going to jail. All right.
Hit him with the word of Millers.
All right. It's funny, but also kind of baffling. Peck on the cheek, boner. Showing up with no makeup and a loose pajamas, boner. Hug, boner. Do you see where this is going? Sitting next to him so we can watch TV, boner. French kiss. But this is like a rap.
Yo, you didn't read the title.
I understand. You understand where it's going. This person is just talking to someone. Everything they do, they get a boner. They're dating a 12-year-old boy.
Yeah.
A teenager.
Yeah. Good libido.
Boner. Turn around. Boner. Put in food in the microwave. Boner.
Okay.
Went to school. Boner. Got a bumpy ride in your car on the way to school. Boner.
I see what you're putting down.
Got an F on your teacher's paper that you just got back from class. Boner. Had to give a presentation in class. Boner.
What's the context?
Yeah, having sex for the first time. No boner.
Pro boner.
Pro boner.
What's the context?
All right. Me laughing for him tickling me. Boner. Me tickling him. Boner. I'm off to take a shower. You guessed it. Boner. My husband gets a boner from literally everything. I give this man a few loving forehead kisses and ruffle his hair after a long day, and he's dragging me into the bedroom. I'm not saying he walks around with a heart on 24/7, but I seriously underestimate how much it takes to set him off. We've been married for half a year now, but I'm still not used to it. Girl, you got a good relationship.
I think that's good. I would prefer that over not having it.
Yeah. Listen, if your guy has a boner all the time, that means that he's still got pumping testosterone.
Yeah, testosterone's pumping. Blood flow is good.
And he still likes you.
He's healthy.
That's a good.
And that's the huge one. He's into you.
Yeah.
He's not going.
Not saying like.
He's not perma whiskey.
Well, it's not that like. This is not how marriage is supposed to be. Like, I feel like boomers have this relationship where it's like, we've been married for 40 years and I can't stand the sight of her. You know what? I call her the nag police. She's more like a dishwasher. Like, it's things.
She's more like a dishwasher.
But like. That's not how it's supposed to go, but the relationships like that end up having people like not be intimate after a while because like the affection's gone. But if your affection is still there after years and years and years, it's a really good sign.
I'd replace the dishwasher if I signed a prenup. I just thought of that one.
Good job, buddy. All right. I had a near wet dream. I was getting head. Then I woke up and I was shocked. Shocked, I tell you.
Okay.
It was so real. Everything about it. More than anything, the noise was super realistic. All right. Jesus.
This person was feeling
The
it.
gagging noise. All right. Like most dreams, I woke up before the climax only to find I could still hear the noise. My cat was being sick at the foot of my bed, gagging repeatedly, and I was rock hard. Shame fell on me. And
Guess
in all
what?
fairness, I had no control of the situation. No. Don't do in all fairness.
New kink unlocked.
Oh, God. Well, it's a new association unlocked.
Cat blows hairball. You blow load.
This is what happens when you're like trying to have sex and you're saying, all right, think of grandma to last longer. No, you've now made a neural link between grandma and boner. Congratulations, you f***ing Freudian weirdo.
Your grandma causes boners now. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't associate
Weird.
boners or associate boner killing with people that shouldn't be associated with boners to begin with.
All right, we're going to read a few more. I just walked in on my mom's boyfriend. Knuckle deep in his own asshole.
Whoa, what the Holy shit,
Worst
dude.
knock-knock joke of all time. Knock-knock, who's there? Smelly fingers. He was laying on the couch in the living room facing towards the back in a group call with a bunch of old dudes he played some Civil War games with on his phone. What a situation. I went to the kitchen to take a bowl back, and he was knuckle deep in his asshole. It was like a car crash. I couldn't look away.
You do this in the living room?
While on
Who
a
is
call.
this? Stepdad?
My mom's boyfriend. Listen, it's not even your house, buddy.
What the
Don't be so comfortable to start playing with your own butt in the living room.
Lemonparty.org?
On the couch, too, and you bet that it's not one of those old couches that have, like, plastic on it. You definitely got some fecal parts on that couch.
Dude.
And you bet he also
Would
didn't
you be
wash his
impressed?
hands. No.
You wouldn't?
Be disturbed.
You
Get
would
off-
be impressed
get
if
off-
your mom's
Don't
boyfriend
my couch, no.
was knuckle deep in their ass. How do you... Wait, what is knuckle... Is it like this? Or is it like down to the wrist?
It's debatable. Depends on what knuckle we're talking about.
Moose knuckle.
It was like a car crash. I couldn't look away. After about 15 seconds, he pulls it out.
You watched for 15
Like
seconds?
a car crash. They couldn't turn away. What do you mean you? Don't look at me.
Not you, but you, proverbial you?
If you saw that, that's what I'm telling you. Remember I just said there are some things that you see that are reset button. You cannot process.
Yeah, that would reset me.
It's such a ungodly
That
thing
would
to
reset
do
me.
in your life that you're like, how do I respond?
Yeah,
Obviously, it's not good.
I haven't, this hasn't been programmed into me yet.
Well, just wait. He hits the hardest sniff I've seen anyone smell anything my entire life. My man.
Oh my God.
This
Was
is
he
not-
eating a line of Coke? Like,
This is not your home. This is not your couch. This is not your place to be playing with your butthole.
is there a place that you play with your in front of your friends? Actually, I guess in your own privacy.
Oh my God.
I suppose if that's your drift.
I've never understood this. Why people like smelling their own body odors. Some people like scratch their balls and smell it. Some people like scratch their
No, I don't
butthole and
mind
smell
that. I like knowing the scent that I've generated. Like, I'm a clean person. I'm very
it.
hygienic.
And he says this.
If I go to the sauna, I create some good sweat. I sometimes check what we're working with over here.
You're a f***ing barbarian.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm not knuckle deep in my on my
It might as well be. Have you
on
tried
my
it?
girlfriends who has a kid in their house in their living room with my. This is the part that with me. I'm imagining a bunch of Discord buddies that play. He plays Civil War games on his phone, and he was knuckle deep in his on a group FaceTime with them.
This is so weird.
Hey guys, this Tuesday, do you guys want to play Civilization 6, or do you want to knuckle your ass?
This is one of the situations where, like, the more I think about it, the weirder it gets. Okay, he's on a Discord call with his friends. Voice chat, video call, or text.
Video call.
If text, he's typing with his hand.
Swipe type. That's how you type.
So he's got one in his butt and one like those old
I got two.
It's like those old
bones.
barrel of monkeys. Like one hand is going around, the other hand's going up to like hold the phone so he's on a Discord call texting. That's weird. Second, voice call. Actually, let's skip that one for a second. Video call. Weird as f***. Absolutely weird as f***.
If you're doing this, I think video call is probably the most natural one.
It's weird.
Like, wouldn't you want to share that with your friends if you're doing this as a group activity?
It would either imply that your friends are also knuckle deep in their assholes,
I would assume that.
which is just a strange situation.
Unless you're the only guy in the group
Or-
that's doing that.
There's such a polite group of people that he's doing it and none of them are saying anything, just pretending like he's not there.
Oh, that's just Joe's thing.
That's very strange.
Joe just knuckles his own ass.
Okay, now, last, voice call. He's on a voice call with them. How do you sit or not sit with your hand in your butt on a voice call
Probably
with
like
a
this.
group?
Probably spread them.
This is like... Oh, you think he's going that way?
Oh, yeah. Well, how... You think from behind?
I imagine.
No, you have to go like this.
I imagine it was
Actually,
like,
I've never fisted my asshole.
You know how sometimes like there's an image of girls who like call a guy they like and like they're laying on their stomach on the bed with like their feet kicked up in the air? That's kind of how I imagined he was.
Oh my God.
Like he was on a call with like his buddies and he was like laying down on his stomach and then reaching around with the other hand. That's kind of how I imagined it.
Dude, that'd be tough. You're laying on your stomach and you're just
or like,
plumbing
or
yourself?
like on his knees in his like stomach.
I don't know. I don't envision a comfortable way to fist your own ass. So
Well, I didn't imagine he was going through. I thought they were around.
I don't know.
Through is obviously the easier one.
Dude, my butthole very small. My fist very big. I do not. That doesn't compute for
You
me.
didn't say the whole fist, just the knuckle. Maybe you should
Knuckle
try
deep,
it.
bro.
You have more in common with him than I do. You should try it.
Or do you think it was like fingering his ass and it was like the first knuckle or something?
I don't know why you try
Actually,
it, buddy.
you know what? I don't know. I don't want to know more. Is that the whole story?
That's the whole shebang.
Thank f***ing God.
That's the whole shitter.
Next, please.
Moving on.
Actually, I don't know if I want a next one.
Oh,
after that.
it gets
that
worse.
That was the first one?
It gets worse. Oh my God. I'm going to skip the title on this one because I want you to be surprised. I feel so dirty.
Oh God.
I feel so grossed out and betrayed.
Okay,
and I
poet.
keep hoping that this is all a f***ing nightmare.
Oh no.
I threw out any containers of food that I just because this got me so paranoid. I feel so f***ing violated and I don't know who to tell.
Oh no.
That's the preamble.
Oh God. This is something you read like as a foreshadowing or see in a movie.
Yeah.
And this is not good.
This is J.R.R. Tolkien. In the first stage, I was grossed out. My girlfriend, now ex,
Oh God.
was a very chill and laid back person, even in arguments. Well, we were talking about how the submarine goers don't really deserve sympathy, apart from the 19-year-old, rest in peace.
Submarine
They're
goers?
talking about the submarine that
Oh,
imploded.
the people who died Titanicing?
Oh, different, but yeah. Different, same. Her take was that life is a life. My take was that there was more and more information coming out about the trip and that any sane person would go, oh, this is dangerous. Their points on this don't really matter, but... Anyway, I thought it was lighthearted because of how she always spoke calmly and even laughed at during the points in the conversation until she just ended with, you know what? Don't talk to me. I tried to tell her it doesn't matter. She kept going, yeah, like an Italian mafia boss, and basically telling me to shut up.
Okay.
So her flip switched. So here I am feeling like crap. I wake up in the middle of the night and she's not in our bed. Whatever, I don't control her, right?
Okay.
I heard the door to the bathroom open, so I figured she went to the toilet. I feel gross detailing this, but I could hear the pee hitting the bowl, but she didn't flush. She opened the door
Where's
again,
this going?
and I heard her walking away. So I was worried and went to check, and this is where my whole life becomes hell. I see her in the living room with one of the food containers that had some leftovers. Next to her was a glass of, you guessed it,
Piss?
I could distinguish it by the horrid yellow color and the smell. Of course, I saw her pour it in, and I immediately screamed at her, demanding to know what the she was
Into
doing.
the food?
She had those deer caught in the headlights looks
No!
and flinched, causing her to pee stain the table and her hand. I kept screaming at her, and she started crying, saying she's sorry over and over. I told her I demand an explanation, or she's free to call
What
her
is
mom.
going on?
Apparently, the reason she's always so calm and happy the morning after arguments where she gets mad is because she does this. She drinks a whole
No.
lot of water, and in the
No.
middle of the night, when I sleep, she goes and pours it in the food. Apparently, this started with simply pouring it on my belongings.
Piss?
I was disgusted. I screamed at her.
Hot piss?
I screamed at her some more, and I don't even feel guilty that she cried. I told her to get out of my house or I'm calling the police. She tried to beg to get out of it, but eventually left. I sent her a message to get some of her stuff that were over and blocked her. I don't even know what to say. I feel violated and disgusted. The fact that she knew what she was doing, watched me eat it, and never felt guilty. I just can't.
Wait, how the f*** this guy's taste bud not pick up on his girlfriend pissing into his food?
She said that she just drinks a lot of
Wait,
water.
was she pissing into a cup and then pouring it into his
She was
food?
pissing into a cup and pouring it into a container of leftovers.
Wouldn't that make your food like moist though?
If she just drinks water
Like
all day,
I get it if it's soup.
if she just drinks water all day, maybe it's just like it's flushing her system out.
I don't know. Like when I drink a ton of
It's
water.
just a hint of pee. It's like imagine you drink water with like a lime in it or like a lemon. Like you can't really tell. It's still water.
This is like using somebody's toothbrush to clean your asshole.
It is.
I would
But-
argue that's
but-
worse.
Both are very bad.
This is definitely
It's disgusting.
a frowned upon activity.
Frowned upon.
I would be disappointed.
It's almost a browned upon activity. Oh my god. All right. Oh, this one it gets worse in the disgusting
What the
category.
fuck do you mean it gets worse?
It gets worse. My brother is so disgusting. I simply cannot talk about this to people I know because the absolute level of raunchiness this is at. My family bought a vacuum when we first moved into our current house about 8 years ago.
Oh God, he's gonna vacuum. Please no.
It was brand new, perfectly working
Oh,
Dyson.
an vacuum.
Obviously.
A virgin vacuum cleaner. Come here, Dyson.
You're talking about it like it's a person. Oh, a virgin vacuum. Oh, untouched by men's.
Do you think vacuum? I'm guessing this is a vacuum.
Obviously,
story.
over the year, it's going to work less and less, and the vacuum wears out. But it's ridiculous at this point. A couple years ago, we got a new vacuum and kept the Dyson in our closet. This is where the vileness starts. My older brother has no life outside of the house, no girlfriend, no nothing other than his work. My dad and I have walked into his room, his spare room or the bedroom, with the vacuum sucking his. It's disgusting. You can hear the vacuum making a sound that's like.
Dude, I imagine the way this guy's being described, I don't imagine this guy's a clean person.
No.
So I'm picturing him every time the vacuum turns on, everyone in the family's like, oh, God.
Vacuums are loud.
They are.
It's not like a quiet thing. Like sometimes when people watch porn, they put on headphones and like they shut every room in the house. But this is like.
But you hear. God, he's at it again.
Ugh.
Don't vacuums.
He wouldn't even stop after we walked back out from the initial confrontation. And it's not like he would do it once in a while. No, he'd do it at least once a week. Who the hell knows how often, especially with my parents and I being out of the house and away more frequently than him. Fast forward to this week, a couple years after the first time he did it. Our newer vacuum's right prong fell out and therefore cannot be plugged in. So we start using the old one. Pause. You knew he was doing this to the old one and still chose to use it. What happens next is on you. You knew this.
I don't know.
What happens next is
what
on
if you
you.
need an emergency vacuuming?
Buy one. Go to the store. Walmart exists. Buy another vacuum.
I'm scared. I don't want to know where this is going, dude. This is like watching a horror movie.
It is. We start using the old one. The smell emanating from that thing was so musty and raunchy.
Oh, no.
I tried using the stick part to vacuum the corners of the bed, but when it extended out, it was caked up with a foul-smelling brownish, yellowish, blackish substance. And I'm pretty sure you cannot connect the dots. I'm pretty sure you can connect the dots to what it is.
Bro, no. Caked on old. I want to know how old this vacuum is. I want to know how many times it's been. I want to know what this guy's diet consists of. Because vary in taste very much from what I've heard. I've never tried cum.
Wait, way to put that asterisk on that one.
I've never tried cum, but I can tell.
Wait a minute, you're telling me that you waft your own smells. You're down for knuckle deep in your own but you're not down for tasting your own
What did
cum?
you say I'm down for?
You're down for your wafting your own smells.
Down for how?
You're down for smelling your balls.
I will check if
you're down to Dutch oven yourself and smell
not myself, someone else.
You're there and you smell it.
That's okay. No one hates the smell of their own farts.
And you're down to knuckle deep in your own. You're not down
to sniff your brother's filled vacuum. No, I don't have a brother, but if I did, I would not want to sniff his filled vacuum, Corey.
I'm surprised where you draw the line.
What do you mean? There's a difference between checking your own scent.
Where's? But you won't try your own. Where's the line drawn?
Do you try your own, Corey?
I don't do any of the things I listed above, so I'm in the clear. I'm consistent. I hope you're rethinking yourself. Like, maybe I should try it.
No! I'm disappointed that someone has the audacity to vacuum.
This is how I feel about you all the time with farting on things and smelling it. And smelling your own balls at the sauna.
Corey, that's different.
You're so offended. That's different. Don't you talk about it.
That's very different from a vacuum.
It's all the same to me.
No.
It's all the same to me.
Sniffing your fart and your family vacuum cleaner to the point where you cake pounds of dry cum on it are very different.
Same to me. I label you all in the same. You're all in the same Venn diagram. People that smell their own farts and people that their vacuums. It's all one circle.
Oh God.
All right, I got one more.
What dark crevices of hell did you find these in?
The internet. I have one more, but it's not disgusting.
Is this worse? Okay.
It's worse, but in a different way. So I'm now a 28-year-old woman with a 2-year-old daughter that I love more than life itself. My father died yesterday. He had testicular cancer that abscissed. I've never heard that word before. Abscissed to his brain. Let's just say it traveled to his brain.
From the nut?
Yeah.
That's a weird path.
I think cancer spreads along the bloodstream or something. I don't know.
That's a weird path.
No, I mean, it spreads.
Dude must have had a lot of stuff on his mind.
Listen, it spread.
That's sad, though. That's sad. Go on.
I feel like I need to sneeze so bad. It went...
All this blocking your insides. Gunked up like an old vacuum, Corey. Like an old family Dyson, Corey. What if you found out both of your brothers... Bless you.
I never vacuumed at home, so I don't have to worry. When I was 10, my stepfather abused me. Physically. Sexually. Period. Anyway,
That's
you can
sad.
imagine. My mother turned her head when I told her and slapped me and told me I was lying.
Stepfather?
Yeah. My mother turned her head and when I told her, slapped me and told me I was lying. My stepfather disappeared one night. This is a small town in Indiana, roughly 2,000 people in the
this
town.
is butt nowhere.
He went out to the bar, never came back.
Good.
He was missing and we never found out until 5 years later. His remains were found in a local quarry. My dad told me yesterday that he did it. Whoa.
Let's fucking go.
I asked him what happened to my stepdad, and he said there was no other way. That was his dying words. There was no other way.
The dad said it before he died?
Yeah. Just on his deathbed yesterday. He passed away from testicular cancer because it spread to the brain.
Oh, that's right. That was the... Okay.
Deathbed. By the way, I killed your stepdad. There was no other way. G.
Holy shit.
That's parenting right there.
Dad W. Dad W.
Yeah, big W. She said, I'm at peace when I think about this. Looking at my 2-year-old now and thinking about what my mother did is unimaginable. I just need to let this out and move on. Yeah.
Dude, f*** your mom. Don't actually f*** your mom. But that's a piece of shit, mom.
This I told you this earlier. If a parent takes out their child's like molester or something, and the judge says, you know what, I'm gonna look the other way for this one. Just don't do it again. Slap on the wrist. That's parenting.
Yeah.
That's on parenting.
Do you think it's good that the dad didn't share what happened?
I think it's because they got to live a nice life. Why would you confess to that?
True.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
You can call me a shit person. I wouldn't confess. Deny.
No. If
Oh, whatever happened to old stepdad? I do not know. Oh, my fingerprints at the quarry? I like going there sometimes for hikes. I birdwatch. Is that a crime? No.
Honestly, they deserved it.
Yeah, exactly.
You f***ing molest your stepkid repeatedly and abuse them? Yeah, you die.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm all for parents on vigilante
Die.
justice.
You deserved it. If I was the judge, I'd give you a reward.
I think that's what a lot of people should do, honestly. I'm okay with stuff like that. Yeah, there's a law. But like, honestly, like, are we really going to trust it? I don't think so.
Piece of
Anyways, that's all of our stories. If you guys have some confession you want to get off your chest, comment down below.
We should have like an anonymous inbox.
We will at some point. Right now, it's just...
for
right now,
confessions.
the anonymous inbox is the comment section.
Just make a burner.
Just say, if you want to be anonymous, just say, my friend told me this.
Or-
wink, wink.
Or just make a burner.
A burner
on
YouTube
Reddit all
account.
the time.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
make a burner comment.
Anyways, if you want to watch the full uncut and uncensored version of this podcast, go to our Patreon, link down below. And you can find the rest of this podcast where podcasts can be found, such as Spotify, Apple Podcast, Audible, and such, and extra, blah, blah, blah.
Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate you.